is gonna be popping off soon on this damn channel. If you don't, I'm gonna smack you in the mouth. So I won't have to come and punch you in the neck. That's what she is. She's a boost monster. Well, I'm going to Z bracket because it's a damn 350Z. Again, my brain ain't working. And try fast! Take chances! Thanks for coming back! In today's video, I'm going to be finishing up the body kit on the Turbo 350Z. The twin turbo. You are tuned in to Ryan Campbell, Soup to Nuts. Thanks for sticking around and coming back. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So I had to split up the last video into two parts, install the body kit. You should also go and check out the videos. I will put them up here. There? Is it? What side is it on? Yeah, it's up here. Up here. Of painting the whole body kit. That was quite the adventure for me because I'm not a painter. But I did a satisfactory, decent job. But it's good videos for you to check out. So check them out. Also, stay tuned for this video, obviously. That's why you clicked on it. If you don't, I'm gonna smack you in the mouth! Don't test me! So, where I left off the previous video, I got the front bumper on. I got the Z1 under engine shroud, I guess it's called, on. I got the wiring done for the rear bumper, all the lights in the rear bumper, but I didn't actually get the rear bumper like fully on in the video. It's on now, but so that's really the next thing coming right now is the rear bumper stuff, and then still have to do the side skirts as well. So let's get to it. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Pow! So got this all painted up. I'm just waiting till it really fully dries to pull all this paper crap off. Here in the back, I got the wiring done. I got these resistors. What are they called? Load equalizer. I don't know if we could. There we go. Load equalizer. So I got one here. One here. Got them wired into the turn signals. I got the wiring in the back fairly cleaned up. This isn't a perfect job, but honestly, I'm kind of rushing a little bit at this point. I still did a decent job, but I could have done slightly better. But whatever, it'll work. Everything will work. Everything's soldered, so that's the important part. So I mount them in here because these are really like heat sinks. They apparently give off a ton of heat, so you want to mount it so it doesn't end up sitting on plastic and melting it or whatever. So got it mounted down. Got that one mounted down, so that's good to go. Got the harness here, all good to go. Again, not perfect, but pretty good. I could have done it better, or slightly better, but this is pretty good. All lubed up. So you can see this is a license plate light. This is the lower light I showed you earlier. These are other three lights for the right side, passenger side. So you see the 4-plug, 2-plug, another 2-plug here, and here's the driver's side lights. Now what I'm going to do is kind of put the wire harness into the bumper, like kind of temporarily mount it, not permanent, everything. Probably use some painter's tape on the lights and everything just to get it kind of situated, just kind of in there. I want to test fit it and make sure the lights look good and everything lines up and there's nothing hitting or rubbing or anything stupid going on. So we can put the lights in there, kind of temporarily tape it with painter's tape. Then I'm going to mount the bumper up into place, plug the two harnesses together, and then turn the lights on, open the garage door here, and turn these lights off so it'll like simulate night. I mean, it is night. I don't have to simulate night. It is night. But get the lights off so that way it won't be bright. So that way I can kind of see, how I'll look at night when I'm driving around. And I'll show you how that looks once I get to that point. This is a car, obviously. I know you can't see it, but use your imagination. So I have everything like temporarily taped together. So actually, some of the lights are even being covered by tape, by painter's tape. So you're not getting the full effect. This one is kind of flopping in, so like you're missing like 3/4 of the LEDs on this one, but it just gives you kind of an idea of what it's going to look like. So I think it will work good. I think it will work all right. I'll show you the back of it, how everything taped together before I put it on for the final time. Like once I get it like put on properly. These LED strips have 3M tape like built into the back of it. Just have to peel it off. I have to clean off the inside of the bumper and everything. But so it has 3M tape already. So once it gets all taped on properly, I'll show you how like it looks from the inside before I put it up onto the car. And then obviously I'll show you it on the car. I don't know if we can get to that point tonight in the dark. So I don't know if you're going to see the lights in this video or not. We'll see what the hell happens. Who knows? But this is it. You can see the blinker kind of donuts thing here. So we're rocking and rolling. Okie dokie. So got the rear bumper all wired up. So here is the parking. This is the turn signal, and this is the reverse. I did the same pattern on the other side. This is actually passenger side, driver's side. I'll kind of flip around when I put it on the car. And then this is the bottom light. On one side I did the foil tape. The other side, maybe you'll see it kind of. I used 3M, what's it called? The super high hold or super tough hold, something like that. I forgot exactly what the letters are. So I use this foil tape to kind of tape the wiring in place, the wire harness that I made. I didn't do a perfect job on the harness. As you can see, there's a little bit extra slack here. Honestly, I kind of forgot to account that this plastic here, goes right up against this. So there's no room to run the wire in between this and that. So I was kind of planning on originally when I did the wiring for that to just kind of go straight down the middle here, like a straight run up to here. And then this harness part would have been a little bit more in the center. Whatever. What are you going to do? You live, you learn. I learned this lesson, but everything will still work good, so no issues. So got the two-prong there, a 4-pin Deutsch connector there. Get away from me, mosquito. And then another 2-pin Deutsch connector on this side. This is a ground and turn signal. This is ground and turn signal, and then this has ground, reverse, parking lights, and ground, reverse, parking light, and brake lights. So, one last look at it before I can't see it again for a while. And here's the license plate light that I put here. So it's going to kind of face against the car. There wasn't really a good spot to kind of facing straight down, which is ideal, which is what I really would have wanted. Looking back, I probably should have made like glued or something attached, like something along here. That way I could kind of get, have something facing down, but whatever. But I'd rather face the car than like kind of face out like into traffic or whatever. Kind of like shine at people. I just want to illuminate the plate and that's it. I don't want to shine backwards really. So yeah, so she's good to go. She's ready to get thrown up on the old bird, and the old big bird, and the old cookie monster. So, boost monster. That's what she is. She's a boost monster. So, pretty much ready to go. Throw it on now, and bring it back once I have it pretty much put in place. Show you all the lights and all that crap. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's getting kind of dark out. I know the camera kind of adjusts for light a little bit, but it's getting dark. So by the time I get this on here, situated in place, hopefully it goes pretty smooth. It'll be dark out, so you'll be able to see all the lights really well. Got the rear bumper on here. It's all bolted up in place and everything like that. And I like talking a little nasally sometimes. It's a hobby of mine. Got the taillights all put in. It was a little bit of a pain getting everything lined up perfectly, especially one person. If I had an extra hand, it definitely would have gone a lot faster and been quite a bit easier. But I got it done. That's what counts. I tested all the lights out. There actually was a problem as I was putting it in. I had to take it back off to fix. I don't know if you remember those load equalizers for the blinkers, because of the LED. Basically kind of tricks the car into thinking that there's like regular voltage coming back, or going to the light, so it's not blowing bulb or anything. The one on this side, the wire actually ripped off of it. Like it has two leads coming off of it, like one lead on each side. One lead completely ripped off, and I couldn't get the blinker, and the blinker was blinking fast like it does when there's a blown bulb. I was like, what the hell? This, that, and the other. Come to find out, it ripped off, so I had to take the bumper back off completely and solder the wire back on and do everything like that. But it's all squared away, works good now. All lights work good. I'll show you a little bit what they look like in the dark. It's not quite, these lights on the side aren't quite as bright as I was hoping, but it's not a perfect place really to mount them here. What I really probably should have done, let me get this light on the camera. What I probably really should have done is like this whole cutout here. I should have put some kind of mesh, plastic mesh, or some kind of mesh or something like that, like kind of back it, like kind of glue it, or use some kind of adhesive to get it on there, and then kind of put the lights up against the mesh, so the mesh kind of hides, like you don't want to actually see the lights, during the daytime. You only want to see the actual light coming off. You don't want to see the actual strip, is what I mean. In hindsight, that's what I probably should have done. Maybe I'll do that at the future date, but I'm really just busting my dick trying to get this freaking car done. Because there's a show that I'm trying to go to this weekend, which this video is actually going to be out after the showtime, but whatever. I'm busting my dick trying to get this crap done. I have a few days left. I already have the 2 bumpers done. I'm about to work on the carbon fiber spoiler now. That guy right there. So I just have to get this guy put on. So basically there's 2 bolts that go from underneath. You can see the holes I already put in the trunk. See a hole there and hole there. So I just gotta put the 2 bolts through, and then I'm gonna use some of this 3M tape around the perimeter of the spoiler just to hold it. It's VHB very high bond 3M tape. I don't know if the focus is working with me here. You can kind of see it now. Alright, so I'm gonna use this tape around the perimeter and then bolt it down. Yeah! Alright, it's done! Fucking done! I didn't film as much. I was just like dead set, just like completely laser vision on getting this done. I was just like running like a madman trying to get this damn thing done. So it's done. I'll show you what I did on the side skirts here in a second. Underneath, in the back, there's or at least in the middle of the back, there's this, you can kind of see there's like the kind of bracket, this like elbow thingamajig built into it, and then there's one right there in the back. There wasn't, basically it kind of keeps the side skirt square, so instead of the side skirt like kind of like falling out like that, it kind of keeps it straight up and down. In the front, there wasn't one, and it was falling out a lot, which created a really bad gap here. So what I did is I made a little bracket out of aluminum, as you can see. So it's just like a little like S bracket, Z bracket, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm going to Z bracket because it's a damn 350Z. Get with it. So I made that up. So I bolted up underneath. In the back, I had to drill a hole and put one of these little push clips. And in the front, the push clip wouldn't work because of the added thickness of the fender liner. So what I actually did is I used a I forgot. It's late as hell and my brain ain't working right. So I put a riv nut because there's like a little piece of metal behind like these two pieces of plastic. So I put a riv nut into that metal. It had like a hole there, so I just drilled it out to the right size. I drilled a little bit bigger than it needed to be. Put a riv nut and then just put a good old 10 mil M6 by 1.0. So then in the middle, along here, there's holes behind here in the metal, like in the rocker panel of the car, that the factory side skirt has little like push clips like built into the back of the actual side skirt. And then in the holes in the rocker panel, there's little plastic clips that they kind of pop into. So I just used those holes. I actually did have to drill them out a little bit bigger as well. And then put riv nuts in all these. And then just use some button head Allen screws, some M6 ones. So I think that looks pretty good. I mean, obviously I still have to clean the car up. I'll make it a little prettier here. But I think that looks pretty clean. I think the only thing that'll look a little bit better maybe is either if these were painted, or painted, powder coat, whatever, or if they're titanium, which, who knows, down the road, I might do an upgrade. I forgot to mention earlier that I did get the carbon fiber spoiler put on the car. So basically there's two bolts underneath. I already have the plastic in the trunk all put back together, but basically there's two bolts that go straight up underneath, like through the bottom of the trunk, so like behind the plastic in the trunk. There's like one kind of like here or so, somewhere around here, and there's another one like somewhere around here. It's going straight up. There's M6 bolts, and I put Loctite on them. And then along the front edge, like underneath, like the front edge all the way along here, all the way up and around there. And then I even brought it back to like here or something like that on both sides. I have the 3M VHB very high bond tape to kind of hold it down in place. I originally tried to do a full perimeter of that stuff, but this spoiler isn't perfect. Stop bothering me. But this spoiler isn't perfect fitment. And just basically both surfaces aren't touching perfectly all the way around at all times. So when I put the tape in the back, it kind of lifted up, especially that front left corner. It kind of lifted up the corner a little bit. And I'd rather the front be like down tight to the car than the back be down because wind, less chance of wind picking up underneath it. So that's what I was thinking. So that's done. So just gotta give the car a good old cleaning. So that about does it here today, tonight, this week. All this work honestly probably took almost a week and a half. I would say probably about 7 solid days of doing all this work. I'm not a body guy, so I know a body guy could have done it freaking 10 times faster than me. But I'm working with what I got. Deal with it. So the next video, let me take these off. Hey! So next video, I might be doing like a detailing video because obviously the car has to get detailed. It's really dirty and dusty and all that crap. It's not super filthy. It needs to be cleaned off. It needs to be, again, my brain ain't working. I'm gonna clay bar it, polish the whole car, clean up the wheels, all that good-ish. So I'll probably do a cleaning video next. That's what you'll probably be seeing next. And then coming after that, I'm not sure because I'm probably going to be going to a show, hopefully this weekend of by the time you're viewing this, it's going to be in the past, but I might do a little video of that, so that might be kind of mixed in here. But the big reveal of the car is going to be popping off soon on this damn channel. So don't forget to come back here. Damn it. So stay tuned, subscribe, go like, go crap. Please give me a like. I really appreciate it, so I won't have to come and punch you in the neck. Seriously, I appreciate it. And then there's going to be some good crap coming your way. Sorry for brain fart crap. Yeah, so stay tuned, give me a like, all that good crap. And drive fast! Take chances!